Okay, boomer.
Hey guys, what is up? Back in the shop today, and our project is a Craftsman saw handle style drill that we're going to clean up and hopefully restore. Got some issues with the wire here, which I think might even be a replacement from the original, and frayed cord and things. Now, this drill belonged to my great uncle, who passed it down to my dad, who passed it down to me. It's the family heirloom, and this is the first drill I ever used, and I used this when I was probably Paul's age and up. But it's time. It definitely needs a cleaning. So this Craftsman was bought new by Uncle Tony, probably in the 1950s, and he used it on and off until probably the mid 1980s when he passed it to my dad. By that time, he was an older guy, retired. He wasn't doing much work around the house. So the drill works. The chuck works, but it's stiff, so it definitely needs to be lubed up. This is something that really has needed to be done for a couple of years now. And up until I recently saw some videos by Scoutcrafter, I was kind of not ready to tackle this, but I think it's time. I learned enough along the way, feel confident enough that I can take this apart and hopefully not destroy it. So I'm really having some trouble getting that chuck off. I think I have to do a bit more research. I don't want to break it. At least we can get into the front of this. Ooh. Really gooey inside. We'll clean that out. USA bearings. So we'll get all this cleaned out and then we'll take the next piece apart. I've been slowly taking this apart, taking photos as I go along, and I can see why this used to shock me once in a while. This wire nut was just laying in there. So I guess every so often this would give you a little jolt. So we take that apart there. Yeah, this cord's gonna come out. Still haven't figured out how to get the chuck off, but we're just going through step by step. Clean everything up. Maybe follow what would have been my dad's advice, which would be, if it ain't broke, don't fix, maybe. And I was not able to get the chuck off. And since I was able to take the drill apart anyway, I figured I would leave the chuck on there. So I'm going to wipe this down, and then I'm going to give everything a good cleaning with, get in there with a brush and some Scotch-Brite and get everything nice and clean. Here's a little trick I use to keep the brushes straight. Here's my top brush, my bottom brush, and I just marked them so I would know which way to orient them when they went back into the housing. And other things, we keep screws, label them, make holes for them, and write some notes to yourself. So I did all that while I was working, and just to help me keep track of my parts. Paul, the other Paul, he's been kind of missing in action. He was fighting the flu. He was there was the other thing that happened to the both of us. How you feeling? He wanted to come out and see how the drill turned out. So here's the drill. Pick it up, turn it.
So this is the new cord he put on it.
We got rid of all the grease, right?
Yeah.
There's the nameplate, nice and clean. Let's try out that chuck.
Wow.
Now, at times, this drill used to give people shocks and stuff like that.
Very shocking turn of events.
Yeah, occasionally it would work. Sporadically, sometimes and give you a shock. What do you think of that?
That's the one on the floor.
Okay, so here's the old core that you can see right here. It's almost burned all the way through. You weren't able to see that because the strain relief was covering it. The ground was broken, which is why sometimes it would shock you. Really scary. But take a look at this. This was the original thing that we looked at, that the plug was coming off. And again, Dayton. So you know that's not original. You know Uncle Tony, or I think Uncle Tony, this was on here from when my dad got the drill back in like 1985 from Uncle Tony. So he probably salvaged this off of something. No way he would go to the hardware store and buy something. Neither my dad or Uncle Tony would have. Old timers, that's how they saved everything and saved the buck too. But very happy with how this turned out. And since this is notorious for shocking people, do you want to be the one to try it, Paul?
Okay.
No, it's not plugged in, but we're going to give it a try. Okay, so we're going to plug it in. Here goes nothing. What I like about these old drills, they had a lock on them. Sounds good. Here we go. Let's get. Now Paul is going to attempt to drill a hole. So you hold that drill with two hands, Paul. Give it a go. What do you think? How do you like Grandpa / Uncle Tony's drill?
It's nice. So thank you guys for watching. If you like what we do here, subscribe and stay tuned for our next video. Bye.
What should we do next? What should our next resto be?
Restoring my faith in humanity.
Okay, that might be harder than doing the drill, but so that is the first drill I used when I was about your age, maybe a little younger.
The virus that shall not be named.